Welcome back to the pregame show for the Hockey Nation live show. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another great show of the Hockey Nation live show with your host, Coach Frenchy, back in the house. We're going to go through all the game we have tonight on Thursday, February 11, 2021. We have 10 games on the program, 20 team in action, and unfortunately, we have 4 games postponed because of COVID-19. And we have 3 games start at 7 o'clock, 3 more at 8 o'clock, 1 game at 8:30, and finally 3 more at 10 o'clock. So let's start with the first game of the night. Of course, we have to go through the Montreal Canadiens. They lost yesterday against Toronto 4-2. Tonight, the Edmonton is going to be in Montreal. They are 8-7-0. We expect Mike Smith to be back between the pipes. Their power play is 24.1, and their save PK is 75.0. The game average for is 3.47. Same thing for the game goal against. And they shot so far 461, and they got 488 against them. They have penalty of 118 as a team. For Montreal Canadiens, after they lost last night, they're going to play a back-to-back game. They are 8-3-2. We expect Jake Allen back in the as a goaltender starter for Montreal. They are a PK of 21.3. Did not score for the last 4 games, and their PK is 80.4. The goal average is first in NHL with 3.85, and the goal again is 2.62. They shot so far 449, and they allow 372, and the penalty minute for the team is 158. For the stat individual play, McDavid dominate with for the Oilers with 9 goals. Toffoli and Anderson are now with 9. And the McDavid have 27 points, number 1 in NHL so far. And Petrie is 14 for the Montreal Canadiens. The TOI is at 24-37 for Darnell Nurse, and Weber is 23-47. The most goal win for goaltender, they are off tonight. Koskinen with 6 and Carey Price with 4. That's what we have so far between Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to talk about them a little bit later and during the next video about all for Montreal Canadiens. There's 4 games right now we have in front of us. Start at 7 o'clock for the Pittsburgh at Islanders. They are 5-5-1. Another are 5-4-2. We expect Varlamov, and it's not Jerry. It's confirmed now. This Smith going to be the goaltender starter for the Pids. The power play is 13.9. The PK is 72.2. The goals for 2.82, and the goal again is high at 3.73. For Varlamov, is going to be his back-to-back game. He won the last game with a shutout against Rangers 2-0. The power play is 17.5, and the PK is 80. Low goals for at 2.27 and 2.46 again. On that one, I want to mention to you, we expect Ashton Reeves to be back in the lineup for the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's pretty much what we have of the update for the roster. And it's going to be a battle of Florida State tonight, and it's going to be like this for the next 3 games for both teams. Tampa Bay are in Sunrise in Florida tonight. They are 9-1-1. Vasilevsky is going to be back between the pipes. They are a PP of 25.0. The PK is really strong at 84.6. The goals for is number 2 in NHL, 3.82, just behind the Montreal Canadiens, and the number 1 on the goal again at 1.82. For the Florida Panthers, well, they are a great start with 7-1-2. Popovsky is confirmed for tonight. The power play is number 1 at 37.0, and the PK is the middle at NHL 22 at 79.3. The goals for 3.0, and the goal again is 2.70. That would really show what are the Panthers for the next 3 games, if they are legit and contender for the playoff and the Central Division. We have to go to 2 other teams in the Central Division. Start at 8 o'clock in Chicago, where everything looked good over there. They are 6-4-4. It's confirmed Lankinen is going to be returned in front of the net for the Blackhawks. The power play is number 3 in the NHL at 35.6. The PK is pretty solid at 83.0. The goals for a goal again is the same number, 2.79. And for the Columbus, they are 6-5-3. Copper Sellers will be back again in the lineup. Between the pipe, the power play won the worst at 13.2. PK is 77.4. Goal 4 is a 2.71. And goal again is a little bit high at 3.14. So we'll see what's happening right there with the Columbus Blue Jackets. The game at 8 o'clock is between the Detroit Red Wings versus the Nashville Predator. Two teams have a difficult time the last couple of games, but Red Wings pretty good. Work hard is pretty what they are doing every game. Their record is 3-9-2. It's not confirmed about Chris and Rene tonight. I just want to let you know. The power play for Detroit won the worst in the NHL at 9.3. Their PK is 70.0. The goals for is only the worst in the NHL at 1.93. And the goal again is 3.29. For the Nashville Predator, the power play is only at 14.3, and the worst PK in the NHL they are at 62.8. And that's really what the problem we have in Nashville at that moment. The goals for is a 2.31. So the next game at 8 o'clock, that's the last one at that time, is the Ottawa Senators visit the Winnipeg Jets. Tonight, we expect Murray and Ellibook between the pipe for both teams. Ottawa are 2-11-1, and the Winnipeg are 7-4-1. The power play for Ottawa 13.8, 75 PK. The goals for 2.21, and the goal the worst in NHL at 4.14. For the Winnipeg Jets, they are 3.42 for the goal for, and the goal again at 2.83. The power play 21.4 average, and also the same thing for the PK at 79.4. If we go with the next game at 8:30, Carolina are in Dallas for the second game. They are Carolina 7-3-0. Dallas are 5-2-3. Raymer and Kudobin should be the starter for tonight. Kudobin for sure it's confirmed. The power play for Carolina 23.5. The PK 80.6. The goal for 3.20, and the goal again 2.70. For the Dallas, the power play is one the solid in NHL at 35.0. PK is an average at 79.1. The goal for one a good in NHL, number 5, 3.40, and the goal again at 2.40. That's not too bad. So Kudobin is going to be back. We expect also Sekera in the lineup tonight, but it should be a game decision. Same situation for Carolina for the players. Vincent Tracek, they have to wait, and they're going to take a decision before the game also. At 10 o'clock, we have 3 games. Let's start with the Calgary Flame are in Vancouver tonight. There's the return of Max Strom in Vancouver. You should get the start for the Flame. They are 6-5-1. And for the Winnipeg, for the Vancouver, they are 6-10-0. The power play for the Flame are 24.5, and the PK 78.6. Goal for 2.92. Goal again at 2.75. For the Vancouver, they are 6-10-0. Demko should be there. And for the net, the power play 17.5. The goal again 80.6. Goal for 3.0506, and goal again won the worst in NHL at 3.94. For the next game, Anaheim Ducks return again Vegas tonight, and Vegas are 8-1-1. They won the last game 5-4 at a winning goal of a White Cloud. Anaheim Ducks are 5-6-3. The goaltender Gibson confirmed. Leonard, it's not where we expect him to be there. Won the worst power play. The Ducks 9.4. The power PK is one of the best in the NHL at 86.5. Goal again is number 30 in NHL at 2.00. Goal 4, and the goal again is 2.71. For the Vegas, everything looking good over there. The power play a little bit low at 15.2. PK is pretty good, 81.8. And the goal 4 is 3.17, one of the top 6 in NHL. The goal again at 2.50. And finally, the last game in 10 o'clock, in the last game in NHL tonight, It's in Los Angeles. Sharks play again the Los Angeles Kings at 10 o'clock. Um, San Jose won the last game, and they are now 5-5-1. Los Angeles is 3-6-3. It's not yes, it's confirmed. It's not Nick. By the way, it's Martin Jones going to be back in the goaltender tonight. And quick, it's not confirmed. I did not get it yet, so don't take thinking Quick will be there. It's just not confirmed. Power play for the Sharks 15.0. PK is pretty solid at 85.4. Goal for 2.55. Goal again a little bit high at 3.55. And for the Kings, 21.3 power play, 85.4. Like the Sharks for the PK, that's pretty good. The goal for 2.83, and the goal again also high like the Sharks at 3.42. The most goal for the Sharks is Couture with 6. Dustin Brown at 6. Most the point Couture also at 10. Kopitar have the most the point for the King at 15. And finally, Evander Kane is a 5 assists, the most for the Sharks. And Kopitar dominate with 12. I want to give you a couple of breaking news or update. I apologize for the injuries. Like I said, Ashton Reeves for the Pittsburgh should be back. He's activated for the LTIR. He expect to make his season debut tonight, Thursday. Walmart for the Chicago. Lucas Walmart is activate from the COVID-19 reserve list. We maybe expect him to be there tonight. The Nashville Predator announced today Elcom is on the week-to-week with an undisclosure injury. Like I mentioned prior, Trocheck is on the game decision night for the lineup for the Hurricanes. Varlamov starter. Donnie for the Los Angeles Kings, by the way, is on injury with a day-to-day, and he's questionable for the play tonight for the Los Angeles Kings. Just want to go a little bit higher to give you a little bit more information. By the way, the Columbus Blue Jackets have activated the goaltender Elvis Mesklikin with upper body from the ER, so he should be the backup number 2 tonight for the game. A little bit change for the Columbus also. Peak has been elevated to the active roster. He is expected to make the season debut on Thursday for the Columbus Blue Jackets. A little bit like Malkin will be a game time decision on Thursday for the Pittsburgh tonight. I mentioned earlier, Sekera will return on the lineup for the Dallas Star tonight. The Winnipeg Jet expect Pullman will return to the lineup tonight. Jets announced also Vasilinin is a healthy scratch for them. Very sad news on that one over there. We all knew this Andresha have some problem with concussion. Now we heard today the Chicago Blackhawks announced Andresha is on concussion protocol. And Connor Murphy is also out with a 10-14 days with a hip injury. So it's going to be very hard for Chicago without both players. The Edmonton Oilers announced today Bull Jarvie and undisclosure injury would be a game decision on for the team tonight. San Jose Sharks, Balser would be a healthy scratch for them. San Jose Sharks, Leonard will draw back into the Sharks lineup on Thursday. We'll be back. Ottawa Senator announced Paul will be a game decision on Thursday. And also the Boston Bruins announced today the defenseman Kretschuk, lower body is a top full. He's not going to play maybe tomorrow night. We're going to give you a little bit more information about that one for sure. Temko is going to be expect to be the starter of the game of the goaltender tonight. So that's what the last with also with Linkening, it's announced going to be the starter from for the Chicago Blackhawks. So that's pretty much what's going on around the league. I'm getting all the breaking news at the last minute I bring to you guys. You can follow us on the Facebook page and also on the YouTube channel. That's where you get all those information about NHL. And every day we bring you the review all game in NHL here. And we bring you all the results, post game, after the game. just in front of you. Have an amazing